Hey, it's Jimmy Grappone here with Realty One Group Revolution, licensed realtor in North and South Carolina, serving the greater Charlotte area. If you have any real estate related questions, needs, desires, curiosities, if you're thinking about buying or selling a house, you need somebody to help you out with that or to bounce some questions off of, give me a call directly at 704-313-8514. If you're watching this video too, be sure to subscribe to the channel wherever you're actually watching it. So I'm going to go over real quickly the Charlotte region monthly indicators for May of 2023. This is the report from Canopy Realtor Association. So they keep all the stats, all the home sales that are taking place, except for sale by owner homes, I believe, are all included in this. So real quick, I want to show you as well, Realty One Group Revolution. This is my firm. I joined Realty One Group Revolution in May of 2023. I'm excited to be here. I'm sitting in my Wesley Chapel office right now. We've got offices in Wesley Chapel, Indianland, South Carolina, and the Arboretum area in South Charlotte, with more offices to come in the future, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to move through this pretty quickly, and my goal as I scroll through some of these slides is for you to actually be able to pause it if you want to look and go into more details and really look deeper at some of the stats. But I want to give you the high level information, give you a little bit of an interpretation on it as well, what these different stats mean. So first, you're going to see the quick facts here. We have a 16.6% year over year decrease in the number of closed sales in our MLS. And this is for the Charlotte region. So this is encompassing Charlotte, which is Mecklenburg County, and all the surrounding counties. I want to say it's about 16 counties that this comprises. So 16.6% year over year decrease in number of closed sales, 2% decrease in the median sales price, and a 6.7% year over year increase in the number of homes for sale. This right here is just an overview of what I'll go into in more detail. Here, I'll make myself a little smaller so you can see. This is a historical chart, historical spark bar, as they call it, that show going back till 2021. So it goes back the past 24 months and shows you trends, how when numbers have gone up and gone down. So we're looking at new listings, pending sales, closed sales, list days to close, days on the market, cumulative days on the market, average list price and sales price, the median sales price, percentage of the original list price received, the housing affordability index, inventory of homes for sale, and the month's supply of homes for sale. The other thing you can see on this chart is May of 2022 versus May of 2023, and then year-to-date 2022 versus year-to-date 2023 for the first 5 months of the year. So I'm filming this in the second week of June. This is the most updated information from Canopy MLS based on May of 2023. It takes them a week or so to get this report out to us. So as you can see, new listings are down from May of 2022 versus 2023, down 25.4%. Year to date, down 19.3%. Pending sales are down, closed sales are down, list to close and days on market, and cumulative days on market. Those are number of days. So that's how long it takes for a house to sell, how long it's on the market, and how long from the day it goes active in MLS till the day that it actually closes. All those numbers are up, so that just shows that on average it's taken longer for these homes that are on the market to sell, longer than it did a year ago. The average list price is up both month over month and year over year. The average sales price is up, and the median sales price for May of 2022 versus 2023 was down 2%, and for the year at 371, it's actually flat. This is an interesting stat too. The percentage of original price received in May of 2022, sellers were getting nearly 103%, so almost 3% over what they asked for it. And this year they were getting 98% of what they asked for, and then 101.8 versus 96.5% year to date. So what that tells me is that when houses are selling on average for more than what asking price is, that means that there's competition. People are outbidding each other and competing for homes. When people are buying houses for less than the asking price, the original asking price, that could be because the house was on the market for a while and they had to do a price reduction, or it could be that buyers are able to negotiate and come in at a lower price and get the home for less than what the seller is actually asking for. Housing affordability index. So the lower the number means the less affordable homes are. So the housing affordability index is lower both month over month and year over year. Number of homes for sale is up, so we've got more homes that are available, but less that are actually closing. Our month supply of industry is of inventory. Month supply of homes for sale is also increased. Still only 1.3 months supply, so that still puts us in a strong seller's market. You're considered a buyer's market. A balanced market is between 5 to 7 months of inventory. Anything less than 5 months is considered a seller's market. Anything more than 7 months is considered a buyer's market. We've been in a seller's market going back a long time, as you'll see. So I'm going to go through these pretty quick because I don't want to make this a really long video, but you can pause on any of these slides and you can look at the data in more detail. So this is new listings. So the number of new listings, as you can see, is down year over year, comparing May to May and also comparing the first 5 months of this year versus the first 5 months of last year. So a lot fewer people putting their homes on the market. A lot of people have these really great interest rates that they might consider selling, but if they're sitting on a 2.5-3% interest rate, they might be more reluctant to actually move. The biggest driver in people moving is always going to be life changes. So it's always going to be moving for a job or moving. You're retiring and you downsize. Your family's growing, your family's shrinking. Different reasons like that. So those life events are still happening to people, and people still have to move. So we're still seeing, the market continue to move. It's just not moving as quickly as it was before. During the early first couple of pandemic years, especially in 2021, probably mid 2020 to mid 2022, when interest rates were so low, there was this outside factor that was besides just life events that was influencing people to move, and that was the low interest rates. People are like, I'm never going to have a lower interest rate than this, so we got to buy our house now. So obviously we're not in that situation anymore, so it has slowed down the activity of people a bit. So this is pending sales. You can see the pending sales number is down. Number of closed sales, that number is down as well. It's cool to go back and look. It's interesting. You can go back 20 years. This goes back to 2024, and to see how the numbers have changed over the past 2 decades. List to close. So this is just showing that it's taking longer for a house to sell from the time year over year from the time that it's listed to the time that it closes. Though if you look at January of 2023, it was over 100 days list to close, and now we're at 91. So sometimes you have to look at the actual graph here as well to see how things are trending and not just look at the year over year comparisons. Cumulative days on market. Again, feel free to pause these slides anytime. Average list price has increased. Average sales price has increased as well. What's interesting is the average listing price up 11% May of 2023 versus 2022, and up 8.6% year over year. But when you look at the average sales price, it's only 4.5% and 4%. So home values have not been going up the same way that they did the past couple of years. We had a couple of years of double-digit home value appreciation, even as high as like 17 to 20%. So you had homes that gained 20% value back-to-back years. And now home values are not going down, but they're maintaining, and they're maybe getting 3 or 4% increase. The median sales price you see is actually was down a little bit in May of 2023 versus the previous May, and year to date it's even, whereas in previous years we had double-digit numbers. So that's been a change as well. Percentage of original list price received. That just shows that buyers are able to negotiate now more than they were able to before. Housing affordability index shows that homes are less affordable now than they were a couple years ago, and you can even see the number from up in the 136 range and 143 which means that you know that would mean that 143 means that the median household income is 143% of what is needed to qualify for the average loan, median price loan based on prevailing interest rate. Now it's only 85%. So home affordability is down quite a bit. Inventory of homes for sale is up. That means that's because homes are taking a little bit longer to sell. Homes are sitting on the market, and you can see there's 1.3 months supply of inventory, um, which is, if you go back, so month supply of inventory, if you're anything between 0 to 5 months, that's considered a seller's market. 5 to 7 months is a buyer's market, and more than 7 months is considered, I'm sorry, 0 to 5 months is a seller's market, 5 to 7 is balance, and 7 plus is a buyer's market. And you have to go back to 2014, middle of 2014. It looks like we had about a 6 month supply of inventory that was pretty balanced. May have or early 2015, we went under 5 months. So since 2015, we've been in a seller's market, and since 2021, we've been in a very strong seller's market here in the Charlotte region. If you go back to 2008 through 2012, I'd say mid 2012, we were in a strong buyer's market here, and it took a long time for home values to actually get back to their pre financial crisis values. That was when we had the financial crisis caused by the mortgage industry. Um, People were getting loans that they simply couldn't afford, and then they were going bankrupt, and home values plummeted because of that. So hopefully you found this video informative. If you have any questions at all, certainly let me know. Like I said, I'm here. I'm licensed in North and South Carolina. So if you have any questions about real estate, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, maybe you're thinking about moving here to the Carolinas, maybe you're thinking about selling and moving away from the area, or just making an internal move, maybe you're trying to buy your first house or sell your first house. Love to have a conversation with you and see how I can help. I do things a little bit differently than a lot of realtors do. So love to have an opportunity to have that conversation with you. I made a short video recently telling people that if you're planning on putting your house on the market, that you owe it to yourself to do the research, to talk to a couple of people who can help you out. I'm not saying that you have to hire me, but at least have that conversation with me and find out if I might be the right agent for you. Thanks again for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to your feedback and to helping you in your journey of home ownership. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on a future video. Take care.